in the diamonds. So the idea of things being on hold, not wanting to see. But I think it requires another card. I would say the book or whatever it is that is on hold that we want to represent. So I think this is the Two of Swords is a bit of a, you know, a tricky card. I think it requires more context. And I think in general, when we read the tarot, the Two of Swords is not always telling, like it requires context. So that's my thought for the Two of Swords. The Three of Swords is clearly a heartbreak, and so here there are many possibilities with Lenormand because there are quite a few challenging cards. So it can be just straight up the whip. It can be the mouse, although perhaps this is not strong enough for the Three of Swords. And I think the obvious one would be the scythe and the heart. So the combination of the scythe and the heart, which is the Jack of Hearts. That is a very clear correspondence here, very obvious translation into Lenormand. It's interesting that it's two jacks. Very clear interpretation. I would say this solves it, really. Moving on to the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords has to do with taking time out and resting, and I feel that the tree is really good for this. It can be a one-on-one translation. This works really well. But the coffin is also possible. The coffin being needing to rest. And I would say on its own, it works well as a straight up translation, but you might want to add other cards depending on the energy of this timeout that we're seeing through the Four of Swords.